You may remember back in July, sadly, one of our first responders was critically injured in a car and motorcycle wreck, and that was firefighter Captain Shellie Thorne. We have a couple of her co-workers here are talking about a benefit to help out and defray some of the costs, some of the monumental costs that Shellie and her family have seen recently. Say hello to Lieutenant Tammy Way-Saffles, Chattanooga Fire Department.
Hi, good
Lieutenant,
morning.
nice to meet you. And this is firefighter Tiffany Bird. Ladies, first of all, thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Before we get to anything else, now can you give me the update on how Captain Shellie is doing?
Well, she's doing pretty good, all things considered,
Right.
but she has good moments, bad moments, but
Sure.
right now she's just basically going through therapy to help her not to get back on her feet, but to
Yeah.
help her to be able to cope with the condition that she is in right now,
Sure.
and to help her to become as independent as possible.
Tiffany, how long did you work with Shellie?
I've worked with her for about 8 years now.
What kind of firefighter was she?
She was always there for you, always willing to help out a hand. I've worked with her more on the fire prevention side and helping her do that at the schools.
I heard she was very much of a team player with the Chattanooga Fire Department, and that extended over into her dealings with the police department and the other first responders
Very
around
much
town.
so.
Had to fit you all kind of hard as because let's face it, the fire department is a family within the law enforcement first responder family. Had to fit you all terribly hard.
It has. It's affected everybody very much, because that's basically how we look at Shellie as our family.
What did y'all think when you first heard that news?
I think we went through the shock and then the devastation, and then everybody hoping everything was going to be okay.
Right. Tiffany, anything to add to that?
Just as Tammy said, just devastated to hear of, one of your coworkers, and
Sure.
as you think of as family members, to hear
And
the.
you all have gotten together and you're doing a big benefit concert, again, to help Shellie defray some of those expenses, and they are enormous. Give us the particulars on what's going to happen.
Okay, well, the firefighters are holding a benefit for Captain Shellie Thorne out at the Island and Island Cove Marina this
Right.
Friday, September 21st. And we are actually charging a $5 admission, and we're hoping that people are coming prepared to bring cash, even though we're going to try our best to have other alternative methods of payment, but just in case, just prepare to bring cash. All the
Sure.
proceeds for that will go to Shellie's extensive medical expenses, and also her rehabilitative expenses, and then she'll need some medical equipment.
Right. What kind of music are you guys going to have for this?
We're going to have live entertainment. We'll have 4 bands, 3 which will be bluegrass. We'll have Barefoot Nelly and Company, Connection 27, and Third Degree. And then we'll close the night out with a rock band, which will be Sparky and the Jays.
I've heard of 3 of those, and they sound like they do a fabulous, fabulous show. I've only had the opportunity to see one of those in person, but I think they will absolutely knock it out of the park. You're going to have food also for Mission Barbecue, who is a huge supporter of first responders everywhere.
That's correct. They seem to love us, and we love them.
Oh, there's no doubt. Have you been out there at noon yet? At noon, everything stops, and cash registers close, the servers don't serve, and they do the national anthem. It's
That's wonderful.
inspiring. Little Caesars Pizza.
Yes.
And for some of the younger kids, or at least the kids at heart, there's going to be some cotton candy.
Oh, yes.
Right? How many people do you have room for out there? Any idea? Because hopefully we'd like to be able to turn them away at the gate.
Yes, exactly. Well, there has been talk about anywhere between 300 and 1,000 people. We're not
Wow.
sure, but we're not expecting everybody to be there at the same time, so I think we'll just make it work. Now, I do know that parking is limited, so
Sure.
if someone can carpool or they can possibly even Uber, that would be fantastic.
And if you can't attend in person, but you would still like to make a donation, contact the fire hall nearest you, or you can call the main fire department. Ladies, thank you so much for your service. If you would like more information, again, on the benefit for Captain Shellie Thorne with the fire department, give the fire hall nearest you a call. Ladies, thank you very much.